Hello, back with another Working Through My Mess update. Deconstructing clothes. That's what I've been doing. So let me show you just a few things that I've been working on and some of the ideas that I've come up with them. So I have a lot of Wee Ones clothes, a lot of clothes that were, get donated to me or given to me because I used to sew a lot. And I would, upcycle. So one of the things that I've been doing is taking apart jeans. I can only do about one at a time because my fingers really start to hurt. It's a lot of work to cut through jeans. But these are little girls' jeans. Some are ripped, some have holes, some are in great condition, some are in really good condition. I'm going to add patches and lace and crap to them and probably sell them, do some more of my upcycling. But these are some that I really love the pockets. I really love the way the little pockets look. So I wanted to cut the pockets off. And so I have a whole bag here of pockets. So these are the little pockets that I've been taking off of the pants. Most of them I'm leaving an edge on because I can always cut that off later. And I might want that, on my, my journal or my card or whatever, my project that I'm making. Little boxes, the things that I like. These are really cute pockets. And then I couldn't help myself, but look at the little tiny pocket from those shorts. And these were just shorts, so they were going to end up trashed. My resale value on them is what, 50 cents or $1 at a yard sale. And there's plenty. I don't need to donate them. There's no naked children. There's more than enough clothes to go around. So, there was another little pocket in here that's like a little pouch. The shorts had a little pouch pocket. I thought those were really cute. So I have a couple of those. So, I'm bag of pockets. Then, okay, let me move that. I also saved this part of the pants with the button or snap because I thought these might make great closures for journals possibly. And I've pulled off all of the little belt tags. I've saved, this was some larger pieces of fabric that I managed to save. So that's, more of a little stitching thing. And the tiny little zippers, which I cannot wait to use. How stinking cute are those tiny zippers? So that's going on. Let's see. I also did save just any little scrap in here. These are just scraps, but scraps are great. People like those little scraps in Happy Mail. This is another project that I've cut up. This was, and the tag is in here somewhere. This was a 100% fine merino wool sweater that somebody had gave me. Now, I could not find any bug casings or bug parts on the sweater anywhere I looked. However, it did have a bunch of tiny little holes. So I don't know if she got caught wearing it maybe in a briar patch or something like that and it snagged on it. But there were plenty of parts of the sweater that were in great condition. One was the front collar. So I cut off the buttons. I thought this was kind of pretty. That might look pretty on a spine or, going down a page or in a card. There were also these really pretty ruffles that I cut off. And I was excited to see that they were stitched second. So they kept that ruffle to them. They didn't come apart when I unstitched them. And then there were, I'll show you what the little parts, these are the parts that I kept, again, just little scraps, but in there, let me see if I can find one in case somebody's more knowledgeable than me. Here's a good section. So see how this section just had all these tiny little holes? Does anyone know? Are these moth holes? Like I said, I didn't find any kind of bug parts or casings or anything. I didn't wash it first either. This is how it came to me. It is old. It's been in my stash for several years at this point, but it's finally been broke up. And so these were just little junky scraps from the back where it had the damage. And I've made up some little bags and I've put together some little bundles of goodies that I can send out this happy mail. There is the tag, so you can see extreme fine merino wool. So I hated to just throw it away. And, you know, like I said, it's been sitting in my stash for years, a decade at least, because it's before we, and you know, that's the way it came to me. So I feel safe using it. But I made these little bows with some of the pieces. And then I included just some of the better of the bits, like that one. That one does have, is that a little hole? No, that's some fuzz. Okay. So I tried to pull out some of the, anyway, I've made a few little stacks of kind of the same thing with little bows and some little pieces that were big enough. And I'm going to bundle those up, and those are going to go in my happy mail box that I can grab from when I'm sending mail out. So there's that. Okay, I mentioned that. Okay, so on this pair of jeans, I wanted to show you. So this pair of jeans had this cute little princess going down the leg. And I had this idea of using it for the spine of a journal. I thought that was really a cute idea. Maybe a fairy journal, or, you know, some fairy tale type journal or something like that. So I've left this leg completely intact. I haven't, you can see it had a stain. That's why I liked upcycling, because typically on items, when I would upcycle them, I would add things to them, lace and patches and different stuff. But the location of this stain would have knocked that out, because anything I'd have put there, it would have been right on the butt. So it would have looked kind of goofy right there on the butt cheek. But this is cute. So I've saved this. I figure I can cut it once I have a book that I want to cover the spine with. So there's that. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, the next thing, I have more clothes to deconstruct. This is an old 80s, I think, casual corner shirt. It's a 100% cotton shirt, which I really like, because a lot of fabric there. Again, something that was given to me. Some of the pearls are, you know, rubbing off, and so they're, you know, just plastic, but it still looks really cute, and I really like the little design. So I'm going to be cutting this out. There's 2 panels there, as well as the little points on the collar, which would be really cute as well on something. The buttons are okay. You know, they're great to just glue on things, but, and, you know, nice white cotton fabric that I can cut up as well. So that's getting cut up. Also have another little shimmery type fabric. This was one, I actually did pick this up at a like a thrift store, because I liked the fabric. It was like a shiny shimmer fabric, and I knew I could do things with it. So it's gonna get chopped up. These are all things that have been hanging out down there. This was off of a pair of pants. So look at that, like a little closure tie that's got that embroidery on it. So pretty. Okay, I've got another little dress I'm gonna take apart. So this is my stack of things still to do. Okay. Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the other things that I've been taking apart. So I took apart these really cool pants. Okay, these were pants. Now, the cover of these pants, these were given to me by my very eccentric friend. This is silk. I have tested it. There wasn't a tag, but I could tell by the way it felt, so that it felt like a silk scarf. So after I took the pants apart, the zipper was broken on them. They were way too small for me to wear. So I just deconstructed them. This is the best use of the fabrics. Very flowy pants. So there's 2 full, very good sized panels of silk here. I did do a burn test. It is silk. So that's going to be an excellent thing. And the inside of the pants were this yellow. It's a polyester, but I stripped it down and it made some really cute things. These were another pair of scraps from a pair of pants that I cut up. These were knit, so those are fabulous. This came off of a shirt that was already, you know, been cut on. So I just cut it down into pieces. I think this might look really cool on like a Laura Ingalls Wilder type journal or something. This was a skirt that I took apart. It had all these little ruffles, and I took them apart. I'll have to show you what I've made with those parts. Again, a very cheap polyester yucky fabric, but it made the cutest little things. I also cut apart, I have 4 of these. These are some vintage, like sheer, you know, half curtains, and they made parts. And so I cut these parts, and the fabric, I mean, look how beautiful that is. Ah! Okay, this was a dress that I cut up, and it's got some sparkles in it. I made strips, and I made some really neat things with that. I'll be sharing another video. This is the other part of these curtains, but I thought those would be, you know, good for something. And this was a shirt that I cut up, and I made little bows there. And again, the same thing with that skirt. I'm over 10 minutes. I wasn't so fast today, but I will be back with the projects that I've made with all of these things.